Hello folks, my name is Rex, stream is starting, so yeah, let me just warn people that my stream is starting already. So, copy, paste, copy, paste, enter. Shift enter, so I'm going to do one thing. Is going to YouTube, get sound, get that music, videos, it's live. So click it and click it. Okay, good. Now, going to our Discord, I'll paste the new link. Live streaming, good. Alright, let me just access one small device named Prism Live. Prepare to connect. And tomorrow I'll start working in the morning, which I cannot do more than that. So we're going to single player, the creative world, which allows me to. Yeah, wait a second. Perfect. That's it. Okay, so now I'm gonna make a survival. I'm gonna create a world. The world is gonna be a super flat. So we can learn the computer craft an OS that I have actually. So I'm gonna put it to a redstone ready one. Done. Creative, peaceful. No more. Create world. All right. Hey, it's Frils. Hey, KeyDevy. How you been? Okay, so there's a problem. I have Prism Live Studio on my phone. In other words, I can connect to with my computer, but the chat messages are not phasing through, meaning not passing through. I wonder why. Yes. Connect the Galaxy to my phone. Yes, connect to my phone. Okay. My app is functioning. Okay, everything is functioning. So the chat is not functioning as intended to function. How you been, man? Let me see if I can actually add Prism Mobile. Okay. Oh, interesting. The chat messages are not passing through, so I have to use. Still using the Prism, but I have to use Watch Live, and it's Twitch. Second of all, lower down volume, and then I can actually see the messages. If I'm not answering, it's because I can't, because I'm super focused, but I'm gonna be trying to read the messages as I can. So I have worked. Yeah, I know. The Prism Live Studio remote control has been shut down. So I have an OS for CC tweaked, I think Devy will find interesting to put in his server. I didn't make the OS, the computer craft OS. It's just that I need to work on a thing to connect two PCs with the same OS in order to them to talk to each other. Because I have one, for example, I'm going to put one with this drive, and this one is going to be surrounded with computers. We're not surrounded, just enough. I'm going to connect them all with modems on the back. Then connect them all. Second of all, I need to make a copy of this floppy disk multiple times. If you've got enough, grab one, and then fill them all up. Now, on this side is going to be the other computer. In other words, computer connected with a modem, wire modem, just like that, and there we go. Now, I need to put two Ender modems to each side, and I need to put a floppy disk on this one. So, I need to right click, it's opened, so lift my keyboard, to access my original keyboard from beneath. No, I need to do it. I forgot. I forgot completely that the system, I need to, first of all, because I need to turn this one on. I need 7 quit. Okay, KeyDevy, I want you to watch this part because it's going to be super important. Because in order to do anything you want, I'll teach you how to reach. So, first of all, because I'm using a Prism launcher, file access is really good. So there we go. Now I'm going to hop to the window capture. Hold on a sec. Why is not capturing this window? Interesting. Let me see if we can actually do. Okay. So that is 2 forge. Should not be 2. Right, let's add a new screen. So display capture probably is that. Okay, so probably is that, yeah. Display capture. That's more like it. Okay. So display capture. So we access there, we go into saves. For me is new world, and then here, if we go to server configuration, we can modify computer crafts configuration. Like you did. Here, this is computer space limit. This little thing over here, if I can actually increase zoom. This is computer space limit. So here, you're going to be controlling everything you want. So, for example, first of all, I don't have a chat, so I cannot read your chat. Deeper, I guess. Deeper. Right here, perfect. So I can read chat. So, where was I? Yeah, on the configure on the computer craft server TOML. So here, if you can, on your web server of your server or of the CKPision version of the web server that can access file and edit the file, you modify this number, for example, to 5 million or 50 million. 50 million. This will allow the computers to operate more, have more space to operate. Limit of the floppy disks, you triple this amount to 5 million or 500 or 5 million. 5 million, well, I can be allowed to put more items in it. So, for example, I have a full Opus OS systems in it. So now I need to work this part. So API, so it's the true, and here is true, so like that I can access everything. True, WebSockets. Then safe. Everything is in French, so don't you worry. I'm not going to eat you more. So another thing, KeyDevy, if you're watching the stream right now, there's another thing I want you to try, because I just managed to go there. Just need to find where the thing. Here, this one, NSPT. You need to go to FTV chunks world, and I think you can actually modify the amount of chunks you can claim. For example, there's FTV ranks, FTV chunks max claimed 500. These two symbols are infinite, minus infinite, plus infinite. So if you can modify this to a bigger number, for example, double that amount, that'd be cool. But I don't want you to double this amount. I want you to double this amount. Default is 25. Double this amount. For example, if you can actually triplefy this amount of loaded chunks, that'd be perfect. For example, I can use the entirety of my claim, the big amount of claim I can put in one go, and have a finished chunk loaded. You can do that. So that's going to be two things I want you to do. So let's return back to the game. So I'm going to move display. We'll go back in game. Everything is saved. Yep, close, and new world. You're chilling. Nice, DD4L, nice. And by the way, I'm sorry because I didn't see your messages. I was too focused, and I had my phone in front of me, so I couldn't read the messages. And one sec, always forget to lower my mic. I have headphones with mic, and my mic's always up in the sky. So there we go. Now I have a question for both of you. Actually, can you hear me at 100% clarity or not? Because sometimes I have troubles. Right, so here we can actually now set. Oh, my phone went down. Control V. And then press enter. There we go. Now is running the installer. And we tap next, accept. I'm going to put develop 1.8. It's an unstable version. So tap next, begin. Now this is one of the OSs I'm putting within my claim that connects all machinery all together. Because in here, if I press reboot, press any key, Opus, that will open me that. The next, computer 0, so link, let's call this link 0. So like I know which one is. Password, this one, 3 numbers. Then I can open Packet Manager because I can do a good thing with this. It's downloading everything. Oh, okay, that's good. So here we're gonna just start begin, core, and common. I only need these two. Close. Also, I'm going to be needing another thing from here if I can find it. Secure screen locking shell. I need to find one that uses the Skyny Miner programs for turtles in a Melo network. Melo provides applied energetic style crafting in computer craft. Go to system compression and to activate. Pure report of lab bank or better. Okay, that's the stuff. GPS, games, farms, debugger, core. I have already the core builder. Well, there's nothing more. Update all. Let's do a small update. Good. We're going to close this. We're done. Next. Accept. Perfect. Then system, reboot. This one is done. Now we're going to have to repeat the same thing on this end. Repeat the same process we did as the first one. So Opus OS v1, a user-friendly operating system featuring multitasking, networking, and automation. Next. So I won't read this, but I can put on KeyDevy server the base bin of this OS. You can select anything you want, for example, the unstable version or the good version, or the develop or master version, but I prefer to use develop. And then next. Begin. Because the develop has one of the things called write, because it can write documents on the computer craft. Let's indicate to continue. Alright, so next. So this is link 1. So it's going to call this link. Okay, caps link 1. Same password. So that we know. And next. Manager, I want 2 things from here. Common. This will allow me to have core and common together. Only these 2. I don't need no more. Availability. Oh, turtle is also good. I don't want to use turtle in my claim zone. So next. There you go. Because here, if we do now reboot, goodbye, rebooted, Opus, get 2. Here we can have access to sounds. If you have a sound block, for example, a sound, let me just grab a search items, CC tweaked, so CC tweaked, there we go. If we grab our speaker, and then use the wire modems, I'll show you on this one is better. So we have a speaker here, and we connect this here, connect to the network. Sounds we actually can access. We can access the sounds from everything, even the sounds of. Let me see. Now I can access records. Example. Let me see. Let me see. Because I have one as the sounds here. We can actually play sounds as intended. Example, if I go back at the bottom, for example, here. Some of the sounds are not actually working. Yeah, for example, this one. Then we have player hit. Then we have shulker. Also, we have if I go down to the bottom, we have oh boy, the annoying little buggers. All right, the annoying little buggers, the Vex. Then we have with a skeleton. Then we have wither. This would be good to bring legacy with. Don't you think, Devi? Huh? We putting sun blocks underneath the entire thing, and then access with a computer, and then go to sound player, and then find entity wither ambient, like just get them off of it. That'll be fun, huh? And then, if we go down the bottom, we have music. We have this one. And we have this one. This is the end music. So, while this music's playing, I'll go to now to system, apps, network. I want this. So trust, establish, enter password, connecting. All right. So if I go now to files, come on, network. There we go. We have access to the disks. Now I want to do a reconnection from link 1 to link 0. So let's do it. Apps, network, trust, establish, password, chat, files, network. Oh, it works! Okay, let's try now do a file here. So let's go over here, down the bottom right. Then I'm going to do from like the yeah. Okay, so I need to do a file. So like the Skullvazar does in his speeches. So I'm going to do this. If I know, I'll still type. Cannot type. Forward. Okay. I'm a super fast typer, so I tend to make mistakes. Okay, I'm going to be just typing until there. So I'm going to do file. I'm going to save as test message. If this works, if I can connect two machines between the same dimension, I'm going to try to connect a link to this machine, this network. If I can pick up message from another dimension, I'll try to put a computer-based system in your base KeyDevy. In other words, we can type within distances. For example, if you don't want 2VC, we can actually send messages through the network. So now we have the test messages done. So here, I'm going to close this, right, system. There you go, it's closed. Now we'll go over here. And then we have to reopen link 0. Test message file. So wait a second, first of all, we do copy. And then I think we can actually open the message here. So edit, file, edit. This is the test only. If I copy from here, so for example, copy, and then bring this to my computer, file, paste. So we have test message here. We can open write, file, open, test message, open, and voila, it works. So I did a mistake within the server. So there's a mistake within the server. There's something going wrong within the server. So this works. Let's connect this one. So I want to do another file. No, I don't. As expect close last session, we like to search. Okay, so file, new file. Yes. No, I have that already. So annoying. Overwrite. Perfect. Unnamed. So here, we're going to do file, save as, dimension comms. Let's call this dimension comms. Because it comes 3 dimensions. File, quit. Let me see. Okay, perfect. So let me see if the file is saved. So if we're to go back, computer 1, looks like computer 1 is still connected. Okay. So here, if we do here, we have dimension comps. So we're going to have a gate. So let me grab a gate. Yes, I'm trying to make 2 machines communicate with each other. For example, communicating from the server I have in Chulak with an office computer, both of them linking together. Problem is, this kind of server is way more bigger. It is 136 blocks away, so these two are having troubles communicating to each other. But I need to figure out a way to make sure they communicate to each other. So my idea now is to go to Abydos and test this thing on Abydos. So we need a gate. So we need a Stargate. Let's grab the Milky Way gate with the DHD itself, and then we slap down. All right, this is not good. No, not good enough. Not good at all. There's no symbols, it means not good at all. 56, 6, 14, 31, 11. Unknown error. Okay, so I need to run the command. Yes, journey. Target network. Force stellar update. Nice. Oh, probably I made a mistake. Oh. That's weird. Either way, we need to figure out what's going on here. I think I did some mistake. So if I did mistakes, we're going to be grabbing the blocks to make one. So here in the middle, if I remember, I need to grab one thing from here is the Stargate, the journey. We're going to do this, and then go to images. Like that, I have the block display. All right, so to implement the Stargate, I need to place 2 chevrons here, not them amounts. Then put a ring block. So ring block must go 2 blocks high. Then I need to put a chevron block here. This will activate the classic one. Then 1 block here. I think if I'm not quite dumb, and I activate my red Regan, so it's called Regan. Not Reggie, it's called Regan. No, okay, I was doing that badly. So now 2 blocks here. So 2 blocks above, and then 2 blocks here. So that makes 6. And then if I do 2 inside, so it's 2 inside, and then 1 above each other. Ring block here, and then the last one does that, and then right click this to active the classic gate. This is a classic gate. This is looks like when you finish building your own Stargate. Now, if we're to do Stargate journey and grab one of those crystals, upgrade crystals, universe gate, Stargate crystal. Okay, start. So far, don't modify this one. So class is target. So same variant. Hold on. Target. Okay, there we go. You have to locate one variant. Now I need to have the here. Okay, to make sure I have multiple variants. It's not the universe kit I want, it's the Milky Way kit. Tolan and Milky Way, so I need the crystal. We need an aqua crystallizer. So let me grab a crystallizer to make the gate, because it looks like I cannot use the Stargate here because there's an error. But let's try it again. So Stargate. Let's try it again. There's an error. There's actually an error within the gates. So we need to grab the crystallizer to make the crystals. Crystallizer. Okay, won't open, so Stargate then. Stargate, let's grab liquid Nakoda bucket. The crystallizer itself. Where's the crystallizer? Crystallizer, and then it's Nakoda, weapon screen Nakoda with a, I think it was redstone. And redstone, okay, so redstone. Okay, so let's put our, right here, put our liquid Nakoda bucket there. There are two things. Oh, we need one of the crystal base. Forgot the crystal base, okay. Stargate, got one of these. I think it's one of these we can make. Let me check. What? Come on. Well, hope for. There you go. That's it. That's it. That's what we're looking for. And so forth, we can make this to implement on the gate. Milky Way gate. There we go. And now if right click it, we have the Milky Way Stargate. It looks like that. So now if we do take this, yeah, 11. Yeah. Now this will activate the Abydos gate on the other end. Let's grab this 3. I'm shifting. Oh, no. I'm shifting. Oh, it's not good. I'm shifting. It's not supposed to shift. Ah, there we go. Fixed. Do we need this? And we need this two. So I have everything I need. Right. So, we need starships further than ever before. Like that. I'm outside. Let's grab a spot. Well, let's do it right here. Let's try this corner here. Computer right above. This right beneath. We have to connect them both to wire modems. And then we have to put a disk in it. And then wire modem to the left. And then we have to Control V, copy the same code. Now, move forward. Now, with a little bit of hope, I can work on the same way as I did before. We use unstable. Now, with unstable, I can have the right system. So, to be advised, this code is not updated. So, it's 1.9 for this is 1.9, but the code it was made for 1.8, so it was not updated since. Now I press next. This is what we call link 2. So link 2, because we have link 1. Then press next, same password. Next. Here we're gonna have only 2 things named. Come on. Common Common will require the core, and we have that already done. So if we do core, if we do begin, the core has been already installed. Don't need any more. Close. Next, accept. Then reboot. Play with this. So we have to reboot. Hit continue. Focus. Good. And there we go. We have everything we need. Now, network. All right. So there we go. We have one issue. The overworld, they connect to each other, no problems. The mode is active, everything is active. The problem is, we don't have no network here, so we don't know how this happens. So shell, so trust. So the first computer was 0. Yeah, password 682. And it should connect. Okay, because the other side is now chunk loaded. Let me make sure I'll chunk load this section. So claim zone, got claim zone this one. Chunk. The chunk has been updated. So right here we have a ring transport cell. So right here is where the two are. So FTP, claim these two, chunk load these two. We can go the other one. Oh yeah, we can go. While in creative, we can go both ways. In creative, we can go both ways, so there's no issues. So the two computers have been chunk loaded. So try that again. Just accept it. So network. So click 0. Perfect. So for it to go to files, network. There we go. Now you can edit, copy, paste, write, file, open, and voila, this is working as intended. Yeah, that is going to be another thing that's going to be more complicated, because if you were to do that, you need to then have a thing called plethora. It's the one thing that allows you to put keywords down and use the entire system, which is more complicated than you expected to do. But this is a basic comm system. And you can tell the both networks to talk to each other. For example, link 1, trust establish. If I do this, connecting is linked to it. So for to use link 0, establish 682, and then there we go, they're connected. I can go over to the, for example, if I know what to go for, devices, you can see we have everything we need. It's not here I want to go, so I'm going to close right. Useful files. We can access the network even through dimensions. Because I was trying to do the network using the, let me grab the sniffer. That's what we call sniffer device. Let's see partitions. Okay. Because look, if we have like 5 megabytes free within the disk, that'll be perfect. Because we can actually save multiple files in it. And in the 1.8 stable version, not the master one, not developed, we don't have App Store. So in want to create our own apps, we have to create stuff. Okay, so this is where I want to go. Sniffer. Config. I was trying to use ports instead. But it looks like using ports won't do the trick. So I have to use network instead. So in other words, having 2 devices named different, same password, same configuration in order to work. Then, if you're more keen enough, you can actually change the theme of this. Some primary, I always prefer red. It's primary, secondary, orange. That gives a better look. I prefer to give it white instead. Then tertiary, we have black, I guess. No, blue. Oh wait, no, white. Update. Then if we go over to here and then reboot, this will close the network itself, but I can reopen it by going over to same way. Network, trust, establish. Then I can do the same password. Now they both connect to the network. Trust, establish 682, and there you go. So I see what my problem was. My problem was that I did rename these two. If I go to my system actually, and then go over to label, I renamed linked to with the name of my group, the location, and the stuff. So I did that problem. So that's how I did my problem. Now I'm going to the server. Instead of actually doing it like it's supposed to do, I'm going to have the way to do differently. Might used to have server, the name. Yeah, the OS I'm going to give you is called Opus. Opus is actually a thing that you can do for fun. Let me just open up encrypting. Close this. I'm gonna keep the, because it's called Opus OS for Computercraft, is a operating system for the for the let's call it the for Minecraft. It's like a Windows OS, just compact and smaller for Minecraft. Just the problem is this thing has not seen movement. Last update was 3 years ago. And I wish they can have a new update that allows us players to do the updates as we want. But it's better like that. So you have the code in our end, going to Minecraft. So this is what the system is named after. So system, and then we have label. We did give this name. So in order to not repeat the same mistakes, you have to go to the gate control on my there, to the server, and instead of actually having the LGAS server, central server, or that, we're going to have server 0, 0, like we know which one is. So for that, I have to destroy this one, grab more, because I have testing. Yeah, sure, more. There you go, that's computers. I have like 51 computers to play with. I'll put this one down. We put the modem upwards. No, not sideways. Give me that. Upwards. We have to connect now the modems together. Again, so if I grab the wire modems, snake, and then computer 65 is connected. It says computer 65, but it's not 65. So we're gonna get label first. Label get label get bottom. No, I need probably 48. So this computer is 48. So in order to not do the same mistakes, first of all, I'm gonna say clear, Control V, spin, installer. There you go. Accept. I'm gonna use develop 1.8 for the write system. There you go. Now this in write mode. Reboot. Press any key to continue. Opus. Next. So computer 48. must remember that computer 48 is 48. So we'll give the short name PC 48, or PC, or L for leader, or leader's office PC. So in short letters. So I'm gonna put 2 like that, or we're gonna give it a name with more ease. So PC 48 is gonna be more like that. So next, and then password is gonna be simple password, not too expensive. Now package manager, common, add, begin. Good. Now reboot is required. So close, next, accept, recent system reboot. Goodbye. Press indicate to continue. Capital S. Opus, perfect. We have sounds, we have apps, and we have the network. So that's one thing. Now I need to fly now to the gate command to the other building. So if I do this, then fly. Now I need to fly to this server. Now, KeyDevy, if you want to, this is a server box with all floppy disks connected. So here, you're gonna have to destroy this one, add a new one, because this is called secure server. Add a new one, connect, so 66. Add a modem, please. Right, there we go. So this computer was for testing, used for something. We don't need this anymore. Don't need this anymore. Okay, perfect. So right here, we do Control V. There you go, installer, and that's good. Next, accept, next, begin, reboot. Press indicate to continue, opus. This time, okay, computer 49. So it's called computer server with S. So S. So server PCS. So PCS means server. PC server. No space recommended. We know that. And then reset next. Same password as before. Open package manager common. Set this common. Again, perfect. Close. Close. Next, accept system boot. Now, it will open automatically in the system in the network. PC48, trust, establish, 6.2. Connecting. Okay, that's good. So I think I know the problem was coming from. It's because if we're to open our inventory, access claim management, we did a mistake here, nearly. If we claim this corner, and then put this corner here with chunk, these two will not disengage. So the server and the computer in the main building will stay on. Because probably I went outside of the render distance and the computer shut down on its own. So that's why I lost connection. So let's try. Okay, that was the wrong floor. So let's try again. So 81. So we'll nearly to the top floor. So right here, we'll send a message. So right. Message testing. It's perfect. File, save as, test in small caps, save, good. Now, we're going to check where the file is. So file is located in test, good. Now we'll go to the server system, to the main server, to the computer crash server. It's right here. Now you're going to here, files, and then we go down to the bottom, network. It worked. So that's what the problem was. So I did something wrong. Well, because we don't have no sound block, we're gonna probably add one here. Now, because I have now two server, I have connection out to that building, this building. I can go over to your labs, KeyDevy. Home, labs. I have some time to join the world. It's taking time. I have to wait a bit. Chunks are loading. So, second of all, I need to check where your chunks are going. Where's your active chunks? Okay, KeyDevy, you have to tell me where is your active chunks. So where the chunks are active. So where the chunks are active, like for example, here at the center, or somewhere around here. After this point, because I have no clue. Because I have no clue if it's here or here. You have to tell me where it could be. Oh, okay. Okay, great. He's not online. Because I have no clue where those chunks can be. Jeez, I'm sneezing hard now. What the? Oh. Well, I have to see where I need to place this thing. So, in other words, I have to hit lab. I'm probably gonna add the computer craft like underground here. Like somewhere around here, so where the machinery is. So I need to grab a computer, a ender modem, networking cables, one of these, a disk speaker. Probably a few speakers. Want to have some little fun. Where are the disk drives? A disk. And I think that's gonna be it. Yeah, that's gonna be it. Basically. Oh, we need to have a bit more. Let's put a bit here. Let's grab our stuff now. Start this way, grab the machines, grab the parts. Now, we put the disk drive here, the computer up here, then we have to connect them modems, and then connect them both. Then top is going to have the enter modem. Underneath, disk. Then, above, I want to make sure KeyDevy has some fun. I'm going to put 4 speakers in it. All of them connected with this device. Perfect. Now I have to connect them here. And let's go. Here you go, KeyDevy. You have now your own computer. Your own computer to work with. So develop 1.8. Begin. Files are progressing good. Reboot. Press any key to continue. Focus. So next, you're gonna have to place name, initials of his YouTube. So KeyDevy PC. So we know which one is. Then next, password. Yeah, password is gonna be more tricky. So we're not putting a password. I don't know if it's gonna be happening. If it's gonna allow me to set trust to it. So common. Again. Good. Then we can close this. Next, accept. System reboot. And to continue. Good. Now we have to go to apps. Network. PC48. It's connect straight force trust. Establish password. Then here trust. Establish password. Good. Now it's connected to the server, to the main network server. Now here you want to have go to system, trust, manage trust devices. Ready? Okay. All right. So apps. No. System packages. Let's put one more thing. This guy. Good. Add the computer must have another reboot. Press any key to continue. Now, KeyDevy has games to play. So recent network, see if they're connected. Trust, establish 62. PC, trust, establish 682. Now they're connected. Now, for example, if I want to play the sound in this base, I can actually do it. We have editor, can add the code here. We have files that connects to my network, C48, network, and we have computer 50, 4950, should be 50, network. Interesting. PC server, I think connect to this one, perfect. Equals files, if I want to play sound, go system, sound. I can play a multitude of sounds on a base. I cannot play no block sounds. But I can actually play the Example, I can go to the bottom of all of it, and then I go and find the wither skeleton. The wither. Indicator, which wither. Or I can go even down to the bottom and play songs. This one, for example. Now, everything's connected. Should have no more issues. Interesting, can I still open this? Alright. I'm gonna stop the sound by muting. Oh. Oops. Files, network, easy to create. You can access the test message, everything like that. So now, what I'm going to do is going home to Probabase. Now, you can see if the computers are actually connected. If my computer and KeyDevy's lab computer is connected. So far, it is connected. So here I can access most of the stuff. So network. So up. Oh, we're gonna close this. So network. There's actually something here. Trust. Establish. No. Password. What the? This passwords. What the hell? Trust. Establish. Okay, this is not good. That's why. There's no password. And it doesn't want to connect. Telnet. Wow. Okay, KeyDevy. If you see this stream, just please add a password and send that password to me so that I can connect the network together. Either way, the system is now functioning. Trust establish 682. My password, and there you go. We have connection to it. All right. So this is redirect. Good to begin. Wow, it's gonna be trickier. you have movements. Oh, okay, that's quite tricky. 3 movements. One, two. Okay. Trickier than expected to be. It's trickier. Oh my worm. Okay, let's see. Oh, black spike. Playing computer craft games. This is quite interesting. Oh, I just forgot. Okay, so let's add another game. Just add extra game. So let's go over to here, packages. Let's add games to this computer here. Add, begin. Perfect. And then we're going to have to reboot. Let's then keep continue. There we go. Now we're after games. We have multiple games. One of them is Tron. How to play. Okay. Or only make click. Okay, you get to go back, start. Running mode for modern game. Oh, okay. Oh, requires modem to play with. Red demo. Red. Okay, interesting. Bottom, we have same game, which is this game. More trickier. So screen. And we're going to just multiply it, mix it, and start. Perfect. It's better. Good. Ah. Oh. I need to clear the entire board, but I just made multiple mistakes here. Again, more mistakes. Let's try it again. I'm a bit tired. So now that's enough. Othello, I don't know what is this. But I think it's a multiplayer game, so that's why. Yeah, main sweep. Easy. So 2 should be 1. Here it's 3. It's right here. Ah! No. We landed on a minor, but okay. That's so fun. So, now this part is done, so I have to make sure. Now repeat the process on 1, 2, 3, 4 for the laps. So, let me see. Discord. Right. We need now the web page opened. There we go. So let's go over to the lab section. Now I can do the same thing on this computer. So here we start by opening the airlocks, and we start doing placement of computers. So the computer stuff is here. We need the terminals, device computers, the disk drives, floppies. We need cables. We need this guy. So, and then we need another thing. Is the cables. We have that. Okay, we have everything we need. Perfect. Oh yeah, we need this. So put these two away. Now I'm gonna put computer above. I'll put computer right here instead of right there. Because it is an active, so 1 and 2. And the remote arm right above. Perfect. Connect the cables. Connect them all up. We put a seat here so that I can access this thing. It can work on this computer. Oh, let's go. So here we're gonna have our paste bin stuff. Next, accept, next, begin. Reboot. Click continue. Now, next. So, this is Maotsukai. So, Maotsukai, so MT, Maotsukai Lab, so MTL means Maotsukai Lab 51. Give the number to know which one is. Password, we put our password. Pack manager, so common, open it, begin, done, close, next, accept. Now, system, boot, continue, opus. All right, good. System, so here we have system. Now we close the system, the system open. Now you go apps, network. You have to connect this to the server, establish, 682, and connect, establish. Good. So here we need this one up. So let's go to the other lab. So we'll close this. The other lab. Once the door is open, with a computer right here. Here with a seat with our disk drive, our connections, our Ender modems. Then our cables connecting to both of them. They connect to the network, both of them are. I think all of them are connected to the network. We need this, we need the drives. Okay, they're connected. Keep the doors open so move around. Sit and connect. So spin. There we go. That's it then. So next. Accept. Next. Begin. Boot. Continue. Yep. Next. So this is iron, air, and spell books. Wow. 52. Next. Password same way. Open pack manager, common, press begin. Then we close. Then we close this. We set next, accept. System reboot. We're repeating the process in every way possible. Then we're going to apps, networking. Make sure this one is connected. Press establish. 682, perfect, connected, and they're connected. Also, I need to make sure that the chunks right here are fully disconnected. I'm going to keep the middle one and the four corners active. So like that, click over here, and then do this. There you go. That's more like it, so that's fully connected. Alright, so here it's done. So we have a... There's two Endermen down here. What the... Well, I can make more Ender stuff. So... Hold on a sec. Spells books, okay. Do we have... ref seat. Then we're gonna have our connected machinery. Perfect. We're gonna have our stuff. Our floppy disk, always to work with. Seat, Control V. It's gonna be for Evil Craft, so first time. So 53, so we'll keep the name. So Evil Craft. So Evil Craft Labs. Password, same password as before. Hit next. Package manager. Go for common. Begin. Download, install core and common, both of them together. We don't need this anymore. Next, accept. Then have to do system boot. So you can continue. Then apps, network. Wait a bit. PC for it up. There we go. So again is that the PC4 has been up. Thrust, establish. 1, 2, 3. Connected. Perfect. So empty is empty. I forgot what empty was. I don't know. I know the Iron and Spellbooks Labs there. That Maltukai Labs, and then this is Evilcraft Labs. Then right here it's gonna have the last part. Last of the computers. Right around here. Put a seat there. Put our stuff there. We're gonna put our enter stuff up there. Those are 2 computers, right? There's 2. And 2 is actually this right here. Connect them both. I don't know if they're connected. I forgot to connect them. Files. Okay, perfect. Well, it should be my last one. Hey, Prince. My day's been fine. What about yours? Just doing a Opus OS installing in the entirety of my base. For spread across my entire base. Next, then this is Minecraft Ocean and Minecraft Potions and Enchantments Lab. So you have the name. So next. You must be asking what I'm doing right now. I'm installing OSs in my computers, like operating systems in the computers that I have. System reboot. And then I need to go to networking. And we wait a bit until the server appears on my screens. Trust, establish. There we go. Now everything has been connected to the servers. Now 4 computers of these labs. Oh, is the mod you show me with the, if I can show you, where this guy comes in, the mod you show me with the MP3 player. the same mod I have. I just install OSs in computers. It's not only this one I have. It's not only this one. Shit. I love being called. If I say yes, I'm going to be fully ignored, but I don't care at this point. So either way, yeah. It's Computer Craft, CC Tweaked, and this is the server of my entire clip. There's at least a lot, like more than 37 disk drives. So be right back. Well, be right back, okay? I'm going to see what someone wants me to do. Be right back. All right, I am back. I was doing something. So this is connected to my claims server, and this is the entire Gates room. Now, the modified version I have now. I need to add now a computer at the general's office. For that, I need to have materials. slabs, to be the least. Close this door. We put our seat right here against the gate. We put our computer craft or disk drive first here, and then our computer right in front of it, and then connect these two with a wired modem. I'm not hungry because because I ate too much this at lunch. I ate well, so I don't need to eat anymore. Now I'm gonna put slabs and slabs here. Then probably not slabs here, like that we have access. Probably going to put the computer in here in this corner. It's better. Oh, it's like that's gonna be the trick. Okay, now my parents are fighting with my grandma because she doesn't want to eat nothing. My grandma think that eating nothing will heal her better, but no, it's killing her. She doesn't understand. For me, it's not a problem of mine. If she goes, she goes. It's gonna be only her fault that they be taken out. So now Control V. We do paste in. Prince, if you want this kind of OS in your base, you have to tell me. I'm not going to add this stuff up the Ender mod above because I don't want you to try to connect to my secure server. So that's why. But if you want this OS, you have to tell me. I'm the only one that knows how to install it, how to make sure it works properly. So here, we're going to delete this part and then Stargate, General's Office. Next, password. Okay, open manager, common, process this part. Done, close. Close this. Next, accept. Systems reboot. Let's continue and click this one. Go to apps, network. Now I need to wait to tell the systems. Servers right here. Not far from my position. Trust and establish connection with the computer, with the server. Perfect. We have that channel's office. And here we're gonna have two seats because here it's gonna have channel in the middle speaking to subordinates. And here it's gonna have the table, a metallic table of the debriefing room. So here we started making the table at the center. Make sure now the corners are to be removed to have enough space of walking. And here we have the middle section, making sure we have enough space. And also, we forgot to do add as lightnings, but we have them. Just need to find them. There they are. Now my target is being settled, so there's no issues on this end. So perfect. Now we're going to put the general share in the middle, then 3 shares going around. It's going to be shared because it's a seat. Places works because we have then this area in the middle. Like I need to readjust this guy to put this one right in the middle, right here. That we have then access to the general, and then we have general's office, the computer craft that links everything together. Now, we send test messages, so we have to check if the test messages are being received. So, PC48 This is the leaders. So you have to go to Files, the Network, and here we have PC48. This will link us to everything. Okay, this is not good. We can connect to the server. Can we connect here? Oh, we cannot. Okay. Oh, because they connect to the server, of course. 682. Now, Files, Network, PC48 is the leader's PC, and we have access to the test file where we can do everything we want. And even we can delete it through here. So, that is done. That is actually done. The problem is now is to indicate which disk is the right one. So, up. We're gonna have to go to shell, and in here, label, set bottom disk. Really? Disk has been labeled. Oh, okay. But at least it's labeled, so once we close shell and go to files, we'll be able to see the disk's name. Once it's refreshed. Refresh. Whoa, okay, that's weird. That's weird already, computer. That's showing computer. Refresh, please. Refresh. Oh, there you go, better. Let's go again. So label. So set drive 32. Is drive 32? Let me see. Yeah, drive 32. Right, now if we go to files, view, refresh, we'll have their size, we can see the directory size. DOM. Right, so we have to close everything now. Network, please, shut down, good. A recorder, where's this mean? Huh. All right. System, partition, next. Drive, that's weird. Cancel, sound system tasks. Text net diamond suspended. System lock suspended, tasks are normal. Terminate, inspect. Output. Close. Sniffer. me see the sniffer. So it's connected to the computers we can see from here. Okay, that's good. Computer's connected. So 1 hour, because I started late. It's also at the same time. Files. Edit. Can we rename this thing? Weird. View. Tier size 0. System. Trust. Yep, I can trust them all. Close this. System. Settings. Opus booth. NFP. System again. Disk usage. We have not that. Okay. We don't have that. So shell ISIS. Theme. Okay, perfect. So primary, set blue. Primary, blue. Okay. Don't tell me we're going to be stuck. Now we need to double click it. Okay. So blue. Prefer red. Red, secondary, primary, blue. And then tertiary could be white. Yeah, update. We have to reboot the computers. Reboot. Enter. All right. Do we have any connection to the systems? So interesting. Can we still access the files of the network? Yes, we can. Just one thing. We can access the Stargate's office, the general's office computer. Weird. Okay. Let's try it again. Network. Okay, that's not good. System gonna have to reboot. Right. PC48. Come on. Show me the server. Thank you. Server. Rest establish. Nice. Now it's established. Okay. There's no issues. Chant. Enter name. IDO. Christian key. Oh wait, we can chat within a network? Let me see. Let me just use that one over there. Oh wait. The game is freezing. It's dying. The game is dying. No. The game is fully dying. The computer is fully dying. Okay, Gary. So let's try and chat. So let's put the name Rex. Enter. So let's see if I can read the same thing on this chat over here. It works. So the chat system works. So yeah, the in-chat actually allows it to chat privately between servers, between things. That's quite interesting. Interesting. Right, the entire system is done, so I have to now work on other stuffs. Starting over with the massive factory, massive light energetics, make it as a factory there. Then we can use the entirety of these things to connect. So I'm gonna put this inside, this inside, this inside, this inside. Okay, there we go. Just grab it inside. Grab the rest. Good. We need to grab this clipboard food. We don't need it here. Trinket device. We need this out. Sort. There you go. Sort again. Now they're fully connected. There's no issues. They grow high. They just grew high. So see how much you've been making on netherite. That's a lot. 15 ingots is a lot of ingots. Much Ethereum we're making. Whoa, that's a lot of Ethereum. That is a lot. Alright, so we need to work on the factory. Labs are done. Now I need to. The computer labs are done. Now is this one. The entire mechanism apply energetics factory. It's gonna be fun. Super fun. Because I made these to have a top room here for storage, and then have these two sides mostly open. Mostly them having multiple machinery connected to each other. I need to have catwalks in all floors, so to have catwalks, I need to have these things. Take this block, grab it, stick it in, and you have to grab this. Like a 3 size catwalk. Good, now I need to repeat the process all around. Oh, really? Wow, my computer's dying on me. If Forge Stream Elite, this won't happen. Like a bit. Good. Alright, back a bit and slap a 3 block. Wow, the computer thinks that I want to place a block there. No, I don't want to place a block. Perfect, the first level catwalk is done. Then we're gonna have a staircase going up there to go to the other layer catwalk. Then we're gonna have machines here connected, then over down, and that's gonna be a freaking mess. Yeah. I am trying my best. Looks like even my best is not good enough for views. I'm sad that no one joins the stream just to say hi or, hey dude, you stream Minecraft? I like Minecraft. Huh. They prefer streamers that have millions of views that a new streamer just popped into existence. Which then makes me even sadder. Because I'm killing myself nearly every afternoon just to bring content of Minecraft into view. But it doesn't appeal to anyone anymore. It makes me sad seeing this happening. A lot of people play Call of Duty and stream Call of Duty. Oh yeah, I'm good. There. If you want to stream Call of Duty, start streaming the first Call of Duties. That is the top of the tops. The OG Call of Duties. Not the new ones. New ones can have, oh, look at me, hyper movement. Yeah, sure. Do you know how to play it correctly? Do you know how to... Because the OG Call of Duties, no movement stuff, no slide stuff, no other stuff. It was just pure love of the game. And the worst, pure shenanigans. Alright, so I'm nearly finished on this section over here. I have enough slabs to make it across. So I'm making catwalks instead of actually floorings. So right here. Perfect. Now here is going to be the super storage room, so it's going to have to connect all corners. So meaning I have to go, okay, I have to fall. And then here we have to clear this corner right here. From here. Now I need to grab from the backpacks. Simple item. It's the glowing pillars we want. Perfect. Glowing pillars. Glowing iron pillars. Okay, now I can pierce a hole right here to make the top section more reachable. So in other words, it needs to goes a bit far a bit. Right around here, then. Now this is going to be one of the floors. Gonna have glowing pillars serve me as a door. I'm gonna have to put a rooftop. And folks, be right back. Again, this is getting annoying. My mom, she's annoying me. Be right back again. Okay, folks, I am back again. So let's see if I can actually finish this part of the apply energetics in mechanisms factory. First of all, I need to bring a wall here because the entire then system is going from here, like from this corner, from this corner is going to be a wall, so there's no way to move around. So here is going to be a wall, so it's going to come in from here. Corner here then moves all the way to here, and then in the middle we're going to have chests all connect to the same machinery. Oh, probably not. I don't know what I'm going to put here, so that's why. I have zero clue. I'm going to put a rooftop on this thing. Probably going to have the reactors like in the middle down here instead of actually outside, and make this walls both ways. And I have only one reactor here, machinery, tons of machinery right beneath the floor, and then actually storage room up here. That storage room, I have the inside of the machines, inside of this stuff. So that's right. Perfect. That's good. That's good. Now I have to repeat the process on this side. It's good. It's good, good, good. Up. Probably gonna have a catwalk only here, and then have an inverted ramp up here, so like that we can access the spot. Scratch my hands a bit. There you go. Let's see what everyone is doing. There's a laboratory still stagnant. There's no many people. There's no one that wants to run Minecraft anymore. Like, the server fully dead. Let's say that server fully dead. There you go. Oh, okay. Let's stick that up. So let's keep building the. So we now build this side of the roof, and then we're good. Hopefully, I have enough blocks to make. Like 2 blocks. Wow, it's gonna be not big. That's gonna not be enough, I guess. And last block. So now I have to bring some blocks from my inventory. Perfect. Now I have to put set of blocks here, and then bring them up and down. Seal. Same thing happens here, and I think I want to move this catwalk so he has space to place the reactor stuff. So, and so you get some light. Let's collect the slabs that fell. And that fell completely down. Let's go back inside. Let's collect these slabs over here, and I'm going to do what's called inversion. I can add the door right here. because I think I need to add something down here. So I'm going to remove this catwalk. We need to eat something, otherwise we're going to starve to death. Okay, we collect these blocks. So, only missing is the crate factory to be finished, so yeah. I fell again. Lovely. But I'm gonna have one side here only, and then add a crate. Oh, lovely. Freezing. 1 frame a second. I love. So lovely. That's right. And then here, I'm gonna have the catwalk here, so I think we're gonna need this door over here. No, we're not gonna have a door here. The catwalk is gonna only come this side here. So instead of having a catwalk going around, we're gonna have only a catwalk here to go up and down the floors. So here is no need catwalks. You can have this entire area mostly open for massive machineries. Okay, that's perfect. Collect. Okay, so right here, so we start from here to go down. So till right around here. Now to remove the blocks. And here, with the last block, we have now a catwalk. It goes up here. So let's remove this block away. Place a normal slab. So I have a catwalk now that goes up here to the door, and then we have to place the door down, or otherwise it's not going to be a door. There we go. I'm going to place our door down. And here we have access to the top section. Here is now going to have none of these. Gonna have a wall. I think I'm gonna do is do cuts here, so like 2 block eye cuts. So we can see that that's not fun. Well, I have an idea then. Inventory's full. See that. Perfect. I fell. Okay, so we have to be coy a bit and nail it. Last year, just like that, we have an overhang view. Probably in the top section here, we have to climb up with these scaffoldings and create and we destroy that entire top with glass to make the thing look beautiful. I think it's gonna be that. Let's see one thing. Nope, it doesn't show up. Okay, save. So we have to, I think we're going to remove that, and around, so that we can have glass windows. That we cannot do because we have a wall right next to it. Because this part is going to be more funny, because if we're to modify this, swap this item for this one, or do this, grab these slabs, we don't need it. And we do fly, put it upwards. We see the real terrain next to this. This is actually the real terrain. This is the fake terrain. So this difference of height is quite substantial. This is a bit higher on this side. If we're to cross inside from this side, we're talking about a few blocks high off the ground. So a lot of blocks high off the ground. So that's why we cannot do nothing from this side. So that's why. What I want to do is now repeat the same pattern like that on the windows right here. Then we put blocks here, and then keep this area clean. And then I have to pick this area clean, just to put glass in it. Gonna repeat the pattern because we have the door, so we have to improvise, just like that. Perfect. So now, that's dark corner. So dark corners. Sometimes mobs can spawn, but there's one good thing. In this part of the world, there's no mob spawning, which is safe for me. That's done. I'm probably going to put a computer craft connected to the servers within the gate room. I think gate room's right. No, gate room is right there. So gate room is right around that side. Now, I have to remove the entire thing. To allow us to give us light. Good. Now we need to repeat this process on this side. We can climb through here, and then oh no! Remove the lights. We don't want to remove the lights. Oh, got that. Let's go down there, recover these things. Any block that fell outside or inside is going to be recovered. Oh, I fell. Great. Wait, I don't need to go around now. Yeah, the interior catalogs. And talk about interiors, we need to finish the wall before start removing the entire area. Got that. Just like that. We have that wall done. It took a lot of time to build these things. To perfection, actually. Great, I fell. But at least I can work on this part. Again, this is getting annoying. Looks like the computer is controlling my own character. So annoying. Right, the 2 errors are done, and I cannot move. Wow, I just hit 0 frames a second. Instead of putting glass panels, we're going to put blocks of glass. Blocks of connected glass. Blocks up, jumped out, and in out. Okay, perfect. Perfect. See, we have tons of blocks. Now we have space to put reactors down, mechanism, applied energetics, everything we need we can put now inside of this thing. Now that's going to be a good thing. Now second of all, we need to grab from our computer crafts backpack. So this is going to be our computer craft backpack. I'm going to close this door. I have to grab a computer terminal with 2 of them. 2 of them. While I'm adding myself this things into my backpack, I'm going to move some items off my inventory. That, and that. So we need then a disk drive. We don't need printers. Thank you. We need a floppy disk. Then we need a Ender modem. Perfect. So if we can see here, we can complete. And we need our seat. Let's start first of all with the seat right in front of our area of work. There we go. There we go. I'm going to put our 2 Ender modems to the sides of it. I don't want the build tool. Then put 2 of these tools, and then we put Ender modem right on top. Floppy disk, crouch, insert, and then we just. Can we pull floppy disks out? No, we can't. Reset, and we're going to do is Control V. Upload this. Now we start connecting. Again. Reboot. Okay, there you go. Now, next, this is going to be the mechanism power, or extreme reactors. Mechanism, sim reactors, and apply energetics 56. So we have that. The password is our own password. There we go. Package manager, common, add, begin, core, done. Close this. Next, accept. System, reboot. Then we're going to have apps, network. Wait a bit until our servers pops in. Everything pops in. Server, trust. establish. Good. Now, go and press our section. We have to claim this one. So like that, we can actually move this in here. So now, one last thing is the create factory, which is more smaller than the factory itself. The computer there already, so we have access to that. I'll grab our broom, hit the center, so we need to fly up. So from here, we can actually do this and see how much chunks we have. So that's control in the middle. Perfect, that's 20. 1, 22, 23, 24, 25. Okay, so that's why. We need to control this chunks, the stairway chunks. But these ones must be on, because this is where the entire server on. This doesn't require to be there, so remove that. This is where the waiting lobby is, so I'm going to remove that. I'll make 17, so I can actually do this, and I have 4 more chunks to play with. For example, I can do 4 more. For example, the tips here. There's tips over here. Make 65 chunks. If this amount of force load chunks was like 250 or 500, I'll be able to fill this with force load chunks. Everything could be force loaded into the game. So you have the applied mechanism, extreme reactors, and applied objectives factory, the labs, the crane factory, which I didn't move the catwalk there, but okay. And then we have the gate room, which is our server located in that little corner over there. In here, we have the main office computer. Now, I think that's going to be it. Let me grab my clipboard, because I need to check some items out. Huh. We have this then. We create an LGAS OS, but we have that also. We need to create this guy, the radar. The factory. The plans of the factory is done. Perfect. We have the things. So, must have not been on the stream, so for 2 hours. Well, I'm going to end the stream here. Being a bit tired now. So, yeah. End the stream. And probably tomorrow in the afternoon, I'll be streaming again. So, see you guys next time.